in this new era of society, success is very like rushed, I feel like. Um, because with social media, a lot of people that are young are showcasing their rich, lavish lifestyles, extravagant. So everybody wants to be like that. And it's always funny because everybody's trying to rush their timing, you know? Um, because not in today's age, there's a lot more like people become millionaires at 20 years old, 21, 22, 23, 24. So everybody sees these young guys having all the Lambos, the clothes, the watches, the jewelry, doing everything they want. And they feel like they base their lives off of that and they become miserable. And it's definitely a facade to a point where I even had that mindset about life for a minute. I remember I had a conversation with a friend of mine maybe sophomore year, and I was telling him, man, people are getting rich way too fast, way faster than usual nowadays. There's a bunch of rich, successful content creators, brand owners, all this and that. And him, he kind of made me realize. We was at lunch. He was like, bro, he was like, look at yourself. He was like, yes, it's a lot more people, but that's still not the majority. Like, look at you. You make content. You don't make a lot of no money from it or make a lot of money from it. You're trying to get to that point. So think about the thousands and millions of people that's just like you. I had to really sit there and think like, dang, yeah, you are seeing a lot of more people in this niche and field doing it, but they're not at the height of where, you know, majority of the people aren't at the height that you're trying to be at, you know? And that's the facade about social media. They showcase all the good things. Like Instagram is always your crispiest, bestest pictures, your most extravagant things. It's never like your down moments. And it gets you to think like that. Compare yourself to others. But in actuality, most people don't usually get rich till they're around their 40s and 50s, or maybe even your 60s, you know? It's not always about getting there. It's some people that be broke till they 30, then when they 35, they rich as heck. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about, it's about your own personal time. And I know it's cliche and a lot of people say it, but that is the most true thing ever. Because at the end of the day, like my dad told me, I personally do want to be a young rich guy. I want to be rich by I'm 25. Honestly, like mid M's. That's just what it is. That's what I want. But my dad always instilled in me the mindset of having a goal, and once you get to my age, you can retire. So my dad, and I always tell people, I tell my own friends like my dad's goal because there's nothing wrong with this. So basically how my dad made a setup plan for me when I was like a freshman in college. Told me, he was like, son, you go to college, you get your degree, you make your 6 figures a year. Boom, you work, get your house after about 5 years, stack up, work about 10 years, get you a financial advisor. Oh man, I hate that my camera just died. I mean hate that my thing just died. Basically get you a financial advisor. Hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties. Get you a financial advisor, and then guess what? After about working 20 years, so by the time you about my age, 40s, you are successful. You invested, you made the right investments, and boom, now you retire while you my age, you in your 40s. Now, for the rest of your life, you living off your passive income. You get to do whatever you want. And that's actually a great plan. Like, honestly, that's what I'm gonna do if, you know what I'm saying, shit don't go the way I want, you know? But I owe it to myself, and I have a dream for myself to chase this. And that's really what I always wanted to do. That's what I figured out. That's what this really I really love, you know? And so I'm gonna chase this as hard as I can. And it's not me comparing my success. No, but I could compare myself to Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, the Quans, and all these other people that's close, a little older than me, of course, but like that's my age, you know? But I don't, because I know my time's coming whenever, you know? And I just want to say this to y'all, like, don't rush your time. Everything's gonna happen in due time. That was daytime, you know what I'm saying? But you have your own destiny and own life to get to where you want to go financially in this money system. You never know, in a month from now, you could get to where you need to be. In a year, a week, 5 years, 10 years. It could be 20 years, and you might be more richer than the dude that made it in a year from now. You never know. So it's all about you attaining the skills to be where you need to be. And on that note, I'm out. And yeah.